But maybe his dad's car, and it usually competes on gravel. However, it's in the hands of his 17-year-old son, Alec, and it's also on tarmac. Now, Alec, he's just started year 12. He should be getting ready for his HSC. Guess what? It's a school night, and he's here having some fun instead.
It's great. I'm loving it. It's been a real dream. It's so nice to finally be here and finally be able to drive a competition car.
What's got you into it? How did you know? What was your childhood like? Were you always involved in it with the family?
Dad didn't actually have a rally car, but he had simulators. So when I was 3, I used to sit on his lap and play all the WRC simulators in the car. I used to sit there and hold the wheel and everything like that. And I always went to events like the WRC events, went to New Zealand, been to most of the Australian ones, been at ARC and stuff like that. Been really into it, love cars, been a car boy ever since I was about 3 or 5, something like that. And yeah, just been super into it. Got my license 5 months ago, and I've been loving driving just by myself. I've got a Super Impreza, just been working on it. Nice, cheap, get around car, but it's fun.
So what did Dad say to you one day? Was he like, Alec, I want you to go racing, mate, let's go have some fun? How did that all come about?
Yeah, well, ever since he started tearing down his old 86 and building this rally car up, I always wanted to go for a ride, and once I got my Ps, he said, you know, you can actually come go for a ride and having a real go, so I got very keen on that.
What's it like in the 86?
Oh, it's great. Obviously, it's a rally spec on tarmac, so it's a bit slippery, but supercharger, it's so good. Most powerful car I've ever been in, and it's a blast to drive, yeah.
What are you touched on it there? It's very slippery around this sort of configuration. What's that like for you, and how do you sort of manage that?
Well, I mean, I don't really know what it's like to drive with slicks on yet, but managing, I just try to not really push it too hard. Braking the traction is very easy. I've slid around a couple times, even just hard on the accelerator, it squirms a little bit under hard acceleration, but yeah, just been trying to control the throttle a little bit and yeah, trying to pull it back in.
So what's next for yourself? Obviously competing here, but after this, as a career, do you hope to make a living out of it?
I mean, I'd like to be, you know, but definitely going to be doing that no matter what, as at least amateur, something like that, once I finish schooling and after uni and stuff like that. Love to get back into all this properly as well, yeah.